Good day, viewers. I'd like to give you some setup ideas for a 12 gauge combat shotgun, security shotgun, home defense, whatever you want to call it, shotgun. My history with the gun: I have 27 years in law enforcement. One of the administrators, the sheriff I worked for, was not a rifle guy, so even after having to recover some fallen officers, LA shootouts, things like that, we were still relegated to the shotgun. What I have on the table is a Mossberg 590A1. I've done a few things to it. Side saddle is a tear-off unit. I do like these quite a bit. This particular one's made by Midway USA, about 10 bucks. It's not a real high quality one, but it works for a while. Takstar side saddle, I stripped off the plastic coating and put just common Velcro, and then I screwed the plastic part on my right-hand shooter to the right-hand side of the buttstock so I can carry spare shells on the back of it. Magpul front end with a Magpul Surefire light switch, tape switch holder, along with a Generation 1 Surefire Scout light. This gun has the factory ghost ring, factory front sight. I replaced the front blade with a smaller white dot. It gives me a very precise aiming point of aim. This works very, very well. I like this gun quite a bit. I've had it for, gosh, almost 30 years. You'll see this theme throughout, that most of my guns are set up very similar. I was an academy instructor, and in spite of a $100 million a year budget, I had to provide my own guns many times for the cadets to use. Second 590 is set up similar but slightly different. I do have Takstar side saddle, Velcro stripped, or the plastic stripped off, replaced with Velcro. I took a Magpul QD socket, countersunk through the back side, put a bolt inside of it, which gives me a QD socket on the rear that's bolted through to the receiver. Surefire gun light system, and then this particular one has the speed feed stocks with the spare tunnels in the back of it. .870. It's a papered SBS. Again, very similar setup. Vane comp sights. This was a sporting gun. I bought it at a pawn shop. It's not the best in the world. Unfortunately, it patterns terribly. The barrel is drilled off center. It is what it is. I enjoy the gun quite a bit. I added a Magpul front end with a Picatinny rail section. On the table, I've got a couple flashlights. Sometimes they get put on different guns. The Enforce is a great light, but I would not recommend it for 12 gauge applications. The recoil just simply, the batteries float inside, the recoil simply beats up the guts of it, and you end up tearing your light up. So something designed for 12 gauge or similar would be, like a true gun light system would work great. I love the Enforce lights. I got several of them on carbines and they work splendidly. But I would recommend bumping up to a Surefire just due to the recoil. This gun has this Takstar side saddle complete with the 4 rounds inside the stock, fully loaded up. Gives me 15 rounds of 12 gauge, which is not bad for a grab and go, short barrel shotgun package. Another 870, set up identical. Surefire fore-end, Vane comp sights, great sighting system. The only complaint I have is the rear ghost ring is really kind of thin, so it gets hard to see. Again, Velcro, and the plastic has been replaced with the Velcro. I put it on the last gun I've got. Shells on the back end of it, and Surefire fore-end on the front, and the QD socket added as well. The plastic side saddle off this 870 got bolted to the back of this 930 SPX. This gun has been outstanding. I've had zero problems out of it. It runs like a beast. It eats all the ammunition I've ever put into it. And it's a factory gun. The only modification I've done to it is a 8-round Velcro side strap from 3-gun gear, and a relief cut the front end, the forearm, and put a Magpul MOE panel on the nose of it. And I love it. It's a great gun. Now, between 870s and 590s, everybody has their opinion. This is a Police Magnum. It is a heavy gun. In the classes I've taught, heavier guns with the same ammunition have less felt recoil than lighter guns with that similar ammunition. But the benefits of the heavier gun and felt recoil they show up far later on down range than actually having a lighter gun that's easier to carry. So where I'm going is, more people complain about carrying a heavier gun than they do about a gun that kicks a little bit more. So my opinion, you do you what you need to, but I would build the gun. I prefer the 590s over the 870s. A couple of options, not the best in the world. Sling for spare shells. It's more, I would not carry a gun and shoot it like this, but it's a great way to grab some extra bullets. Surefire G3 with a LaRue tactical mount. Guess down here we can see it. This works really well. So all that being said, 5 or so minutes worth of my opinions. The QD socket, again, just drilled it, countersunk it, put a bolt inside, so now I've got a low profile QD socket on this. Again, I'm a right-handed shooter. Pick and choose what you like, run with it. It's worked for me. These guns are all quality. Most importantly, hardware is less important than software. Go out, get your guns, get something quality, and shoot it. All right, get some training videos, follow them. Panteo Productions has a good shotgun training video, and the Magpul series is good. There are a couple errors in each of those, but they're great videos. I would strongly recommend watching them. Anyway, I hope it helped, and y'all take care. God bless.